Hello everyone, I am Tacet, and today I'm going to be going over the Demon Hunter bundle. It turns out that Gems of War has DLCs now. They seem to just be like little pack things. I just noticed these the other day. The developers actually gave me a copy of both, so I figured I show what each of them actually have in it, so you know what you're getting for your money. So right here, this is the $10 Desdaemona pack. What you get from it is 1 Desdaemona, 10 gem keys, and 1,000 souls. Souls are used to upgrade your troops. Gem keys give you ultra rare or higher drops, and Desdaemona is this thing right there. So we will be showing all of these things real quick. So let's go head over now into chests. As I said, they give ultra rare drops or higher. They pretty much give all of the higher rarity drops in the game. As a free-to-play player, or even if you don't spend too much, these are normally the keys that you tend to stay on doing, as they will give you the main rarities of the games, like legendaries, mythics, and stuff of the such. So let's see what we get here. Hopefully a couple epics. Anything else? Yes, we do get Guillory, and it doesn't look like we get anything else too much from it, unfortunately. But of course, if you open up more, we do have, let's see, we finally get one legend and several epics. As you can see here, we got Avina, Dokafur, Green Slime, Lady Anariel, Merid, Nobin Brothers, Rock Troll, and of course the Ultra Rares, a higher minimum drop. We also got Celestial Trait Stone as well. Unfortunately, drops are a little bit random, but you can get extremely lucky on them, such as that. So now let's go into actual Desdemona teams, as that is the main thing that this pack has. Normally you would only buy this pack if you really needed a Daemon counter, anything to counter out Daemons. Here's one for earlier on in the game. What she does is she deals true damage to an enemy, deals double if they have yellow mana, and gains an extra turn if it is a Daemon. She's particularly good against yellow Daemons, such as Famine, because she gets both the effects, the double and the extra turn. As far as traits, she is an epic, so she will be fairly hard to trade up as far as the cost to trade them up. But the first trait on her is fairly easy to get, and that is the Daemon Slayer. So as she is a Demon Hunter, she is really good at countering Daemon. So we're going to use this team. We're going to use one other team that you can use later on in the game. But we'll start off with this one. We're going to be using the Dust Devil with the Desdemona, the White, and the Mist Stalker here. We're using all true damage other than our Dust Devil, which you can trade out for a Wolf Knight if you want to go full in true damage. But we're doing this here mainly so we'll be able to switch up his team. He does have a Corvash here, which has Stone Skin, which will be preventing our skulls by 50%. So let me just take some yellow mana, give him a turn, and then we will put that in place. Actually, let me take these reds first. Well, if I take it that way, let's see. No, nothing bad will happen, but I'm still going to take it that way. So, we have Desdemona up right now. We don't actually need a caster yet, though. So, we will do a Dust Devil just to switch up the team. Also, so we'll be able to do anything with skulls if we were to actually get them up. We can actually just cast her out. One of the reasons why you may not want to cast her in a team like this initially is so you can actually get mana on the things below her, because if we cast this, we will be blocking all of their red. And they both do gain, if you get them fully traded, more damage from their red as far as their magic. They both have Fire Spirit, so they're both getting 3 additional magic for this battle. So I think I'm just going to have to go with brown. There doesn't really seem to be many other options here. And there are the reds that I needed. I think I'm just going to go for it like this. We can easily just take the extra turn because the Daemon, depending on where you are in the game, you might even be able to one-shot with that. Later on in the game, it's pretty hard to one-shot troops. But earlier on with the scaling, you'd probably be able to do so with a Desdemona once you get her fully leveled, which the 1,000 souls would be able to help you out with quite a bit. So we'll just throw a Dust Devil out right here. And now we really want to try to get that Famine dead. He will be able to drain all of our mana once he gets up, so that will be a bit of a problem. Unfortunately, the board is not really giving us anything to do so with, so I'll probably just take these browns, He'll take the yellows. I probably shouldn't have gave him the yellows, but he also gets a stun and freeze out of that. I mainly just want to get these reds, though. So there we go. We get the reds. We get the skulls. We'll be able to take out the famine next turn. And just in time, too, he is going to gain full mana right there. And he does not get an extra turn. So we will be able to take that out right in the nick of time. Take him out with the Desdaemona, and it's still our turn from our extra turn, and we'll just keep taking the reds. I do have the banner set right now to +2 on red, so we do really want to focus down on any reds that are on the board, as they will be benefiting us more than any other color that we can possibly be taking. So we'll take some skulls right here. I'm taking it this way other than any other way, mainly because we need the green. Actually, we could take it that way too. And just either way, any way we actually take this, we're going to give him skulls. I'm going to take this over to the right, so we hopefully get a skull drop from this guy. It would give us the best chance. We do not get it, but any way that we move that would have caused them to get skulls, I do believe, unless I didn't notice it. And now he doesn't really have anything else that we can truly focus down. Well, he does have a yellow. We do twice as much damage to things with yellow. Even if they run out of daemons, that's only going to be stopping our extra turns. We can still do that. Finish out with the white. White recently on PC and mobile got the ability to gain souls as well. So we just got a lot of souls from that. He would be even gaining 3 additional souls if we got him fully traded, as his souls do gain based on his magic. And he can raise it by 3 magic since we have 3 red on this team. So right here, not much point in casting a Dust Devil. It would actually help him more than it would hurt him. So we're actually not going to do that. We'll just take some blues here, start getting our white back up. That'll also help us get the max capacity of souls for the battle. Just kind of peck at mana until we can really do something. Doesn't matter if our Dust Devil dies. It's not going to be able to really do much anyways. So we'll just let it die. We mainly just need it to interrupt the team at the beginning there. And he'll take out the skulls to finish that off. We do not have anything that we can actually kill with right now. We need a little bit more mana, so we'll take that. We have nothing else that we can do a double damage on or an extra turn, so we're just going to have to throw her at something. Probably the... I don't even know which one of them might be more of a threat right now. Probably the Corvash. Well, actually, let's take the red mana first. If nothing else, we will have a white with insanely high HP that we'll be able to do everything with. So let's kill it out with the Miststalker. Do that, kill it with the Miststalker. It'll hit the one that is weakest. So we do actually need to make sure weakest whenever you use it does hit the one with the lowest total HP and armor. So even though it has a much lower HP, we do need to make sure that it is below that 54, and it is barely. It's at 52. So it is safe to do that now. That'll kill out the Corvash. And now we can pretty much just white into any damage, and that should be match. We're pretty close to it. Let's see. Oh, nope. We might need slightly more damage than that then. Queen Mab does have a fairly high HP, so it does look like we'll need a Miststalker to finish that off. So we'll just take purple, purple again if it lets us, and then that'll be match. So let's see. Come on. Purple. There we go. Oh, we didn't get Surge though, so we're going to need one more purple match before we do that. Come on, give us purples. Let's see. Well, we got Desdaemona back up. She won't be that useful right here, though, because we can't really utilize her twice as much damage. And she does do a little bit weaker damage than what our Miststalker currently is doing. So we'll finish it out. Finish it off with the Miststalker, and there we go on that. And now let's show one for more of a later game build. This was mainly just for showing it for things they can easily get. Everything I showed there is a common. The Wolf Knight that I suggested to replace that out is also a common. Also, if you are a mobile player and you really wanted this pack for some reason, there is a way to obtain it. All you have to do is link your account, go into preferences on your mobile device account, link it up, and then use that on your PC, and you can just buy it through Steam and get it that way if you were to get this pack. This pack is pretty situational compared to the other one. The other pack is a for a bunch of keys, which is always good. This one's a little bit more situational, I would say, this pack, the Desdemona pack, simply because it's a really niche counter. It's just specifically countering out daemons, which earlier on in the game, you really don't have to deal with, but later on in the game, you definitely do. There are a lot of daemons out there, a lot of daemons. Actually, both these battles already had a Daemon, and this one is the Death this time, which actually has quite a few counters now, and Desdaemona is a decent one for it. Unfortunately, it does not use yellow, but we will be able to use the low HP Guard's Avatar. We'll be able to take that out pretty easily with that. I know Guard's Avatar must be really annoying earlier on with how much damage it can do with just a couple buffers like the Vote and stuff. But Desdemona does clear it out fairly well. We'll actually bait out skulls here. He'll take the skulls. We'll then take reds if it doesn't block it. Nope. Okay, we'll be good there. Take that. Be able to take reds again if he doesn't stop it. And he kind of did. Not completely, though, so we'll take that to get more of our mana. I do need to try focusing down our Hellcat, though. Our Hellcat's going to be able to give us a bunch of reds, since it can convert any color into red. So, we can take an extra turn on this, right? No, never mind. Or, yeah, we can. We can do it on Death and get the extra turn. I don't really think that would be worth it at this particular moment, though. So we'll bait out skulls again. Now would be the turn that we'd probably bait it out. So, the main reason I didn't use it now is so our mana, if we happen to have gotten red somehow, would bleed into our Crimson Bat. But now that we have that, I'll probably just use it for the extra turn and go on from there. So, if we hit the Daemon, we get extra turn. Do that. Now, we don't have anywhere where we can use our Hellcat right now, so we're probably just going to go for a stun, the double stun, the double drain, and the double true damage. Everything on this team does do true damage other than our Hellcat, which is mainly for mana generation. So let's see, we'll take blue here. If we get two more, we should be able to get up our core Vash, and that'll take out the first two troops. Then we can clean up with the rest. Still not getting anywhere good where we can cast our Hellcat, though, unfortunately. So we're not going to be able to generate those reds that we need. And now we do. So we'll use that on yellow. Get to go for the 5 times there. I could have done it on green as well, but we wouldn't have gotten as much mana as right there. So we do get our ability back up. I don't want to aim it at the Guard's Avatar yet. I want to have Crimson Bat before I do. So what we're going to do here is go for blue. Hopefully get a Surge. Okay, perfect. So what we're going to do here is use the Crimson Bat. I believe that's enough damage to kill out. Yes, just exactly enough to kill out Lady or an Ariel. So we'll go for that. We'll be able to, or we should be able to kill the Guard's Avatar now. And then we'll clean up with the core Vash, which I think Death will barely survive, but we'll come back to him and finish that out. So let's see. Yep, that's 32 damage. That's enough to kill. And now we can use our core Vash. And that'll pretty much end him. The only thing left will be a Death that we just need to do any true damage to, and that'll be match. So all we really need to do is get our Desdemona back up, and that will be match. Let's see, for yellows, okay, we'll take that. Anything else that we can get? No reds. Ideally, we'd want reds again, but there aren't any. We might just have to do it with a core Vash ending. I'm not even caring about the skulls at all. Excuse me. It would take more skulls than we even have possible to be able to kill it. Or it would take longer, I mean. So right here, we'll use it on green. And there we go. Desdemona for the kill. And of course, any physical damage we do like that is just going to hit right on his armor. Well, we could kill it with those skulls, but let's just go for the Desdemona, do it correctly. And it would still be our turn too. So yeah, that is the Desdemona pack. If you have any other questions about it or anything about the game in general, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.